Have you ever done this where you walk into cosmetics and you walk into the store you love and walk up to the counter, and before you even look at a lipstick, before you even ask a single question about the makeup or new trends, if that's something you like to ask, you do ask, what's the gift right now? Is there a gift with purchase? And listen, I get it. Sometimes that little makeup bag, which they can be cute, y'all. Cute floral in the springtime, maybe red in the fall. That tiny makeup pouch with 5 minis, maybe it has a full size if you spend a certain amount. It feels like you just won something. But what if I told you that little gift, that gift with purchase, your GWP, completely changed the way that we shop for beauty, the way we sell beauty, and now even fragrance, the way some associates experience their jobs, because what started as a thoughtful thank you gift, I appreciate you, it is quietly turned into something else entirely. Welcome to Sorry It's Discontinued. I am Hilary, a former luxury beauty manager. I've been in the industry for over 26 years, and this podcast is about the reality of retail, the people who keep it going every day, and the brands and stores we all love. Because today, we're talking about the gift with purchase. And you guys, I want to nerd out with you. Nerd alert! The gift with purchase, it used to reward loyalty. Now people go where the deal is and not where someone knows your name, your story, or your birthday anymore. It's about the deal. So have a seat, hit follow, and join me. Let's talk about gift with purchase, GWP. Oh yeah.
Sorry. It's discontinued.
Let's go back for a second. Let's rewind. Boop, boop, doop, boop. The whole gift with purchase, that concept, it was popularized by Estée Lauder. I've spoken about this before. Estée Lauder fascinates me. She was an incredible woman, but she popularized the gift with purchase, GWP, in the 50s as a way to market without traditional advertising. She literally built her brand on word of mouth and free samples. She didn't have a marketing budget. So instead of ads, she gave gifts. Little samples, small luxuries. Try this. You're going to love it. And it worked. Like really, really worked. At one point, GWPs were estimated to drive up 30% of beauty sales, approximately, making them one of the most powerful and cost-effective marketing tools in retail history. That's incredible. 30% from a free bag and some minis. Not just a promotion, but it was great strategy on her part. She just had a great idea and went with it, and the store supported it. Now, early gift with purchases, GWPs. GWP, fun fact. So early GWPs, they weren't pre-made like what we have nowadays. Sometimes they were put together or hand-assembled right at the counter. And the associate could kind of customize it or make it real personalized. And that connection is what exactly the brand needed, because it connected with the women. And women would continue to come back because of this personalized service, these little goodies, and they would fall in love with the product. They'd come back and buy it, typically with the same sales associate. Strong loyalty. Because back then, the gift wasn't the reason that these women would actually come in. In early department store days, which I just dream about, I still think that marvelous Mrs. Maisel, when she's working in the department store, I just love it so much. But the beauty counters, they operated more like private consultation spaces. Customers would sit for a long time, probably, and get full skincare service and makeup rituals. It wasn't a quick transaction, in and out, I gotta go. They would hang out, and associates were often formally trained, of course, by the brand itself, so they were more like specialists than just salespeople, especially in the cosmetic department and the beauty department. So that GWP, it felt like a thank you from your stylist. It was not a requirement. It wasn't a negotiation. It wasn't, wait, how much do I need to spend again? It was slow, personal consultations. And customers, they stayed loyal to the same associate for years, treating them almost like their personal beauty advisor, confidant, and friend. Now, this was the same way for me. When I joined the beauty world in 2000 and continued to grow my career and change with different brands and different stores, connecting with women that I would meet and building those relationships with customers and building that trust over time, that was true luxury, in my opinion. Because they experienced such a personalized service, I genuinely cared about how they felt and the products that they were getting, making sure that they were getting things that were really perfect for them and what they needed at that time in their life. And when a client leaves feeling better than when they arrived, I'm sorry, y'all, that's true luxury. So we need to fast forward boop 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 to now, because somewhere along the way, things have definitely shifted. The gift stopped being the bonus and it became the objective. Now it's, what do I need to add to get to the bag? Is there a better gift somewhere else? Is this the best you got? And this is where it gets really just annoying, because now we are stacking multiple promotions, not just what the store is offering, the percentages off, the get a gift card if you spend so much, but you're overlapping with your gift with purchase from your brand. I have this, plus you'll get this, and the store is offering this. And constant launches, because we get bored quick now. What? I already saw that like 2 weeks ago. What else you got? I already bought that. Yeah, I was at that store in Vegas, and I already got that from that boutique. And that's old. It's old news. It literally just came out. What are you talking about? But fun fact, the idea of a spend threshold, like $75 or $100 for a gift, it was actually designed using consumer psychology. You spend more to unlock a reward. Spend $75 and win this back. Wait, if you spend $85, you get the deluxe version with the bonus and the wallet, and I'll throw in a cleanser. And studies in retail behavior show that customers will often add 20 to 40% more to their basket, to their cart, just to qualify for a promotion like a GWP. Over time, GWPs shifted from seasonal events to year-round promotions, which made them feel less exclusive and definitely more expected. So now, when everyone shops, it is more, what else are you going to give me if I buy this thing that you want me to buy? Is that bribery? Now, the GWP, this wasn't just one brand having a good idea. Once Estée Lauder proved that GWPs worked, everyone joined in. Everyone followed. Department stores, they saw the traffic, people coming in for these GWPs. Brands saw the sales. Suddenly, GWPs weren't just a small strategy anymore. It became the strategy. By the 70s and 80s, major beauty houses like Clinique, Lancome, and Elizabeth Arden had fully adopted the GWP, gift with purchase model, as part of their core sales strategy in these department stores. And department stores like Neiman Marcus and Saks Fifth Avenue began coordinating store-wide beauty events around the GWPs, turning them into major traffic driving moments. And GWPs became so expected that brands started planning product launches and inventory around that gift timing, not just customer demand. And this is really where things start to shift and change. Because now it wasn't just, here's a little gift if you fall in love with something. It became, let's build the entire experience around getting you to that number. And when every brand is doing it, when every counter has a gift, when every purchase has a threshold, the magic kind of starts to wear off, because now the question isn't, what do I love? It's who is giving me the most. And then that's when we shifted even more from that true luxury experience, like sitting and having that consultation with your favorite sales associate, your favorite department store, who knows all about you and your life and your children, your family, your career. It shifts from that experience to competition. And what it can feel like behind the counter, it can feel heavy. Because that cute little bag, those gift with purchase events, from years of being in this industry, it comes with a lot of work. GWP days, it depended on what store you worked in or work in now, of course, but it could look like a lot of customers coming in at the same time. You have a line. Typically, this is the time when women wanted to get shade matched, or you need to get your foundation and you have back-to-back matching and consultations or color trends and makeup artists coming in. You have to rebuild baskets when someone is like a few dollars short and they do not want to go over the threshold. They don't want to go over the budget. You have to explain the rules over and over and over again. Does this count? Can I mix brands? Can I get two if I split this purchase? Well, how many gifts can I get? What if I end up spending this much? With as much as I'm spending, I should get 5 gifts. I'm sorry, 1 per person, lady. Gone are the days that you can give 10 gifts if somebody is spending 10 times the threshold. It used to be that there was more flexibility and the stores might look away, but they're sending more of these gifts to online and not as many in store. So associates, their hands are tied. So you're not just selling anymore. You're negotiating, you're calculating, and you're emotionally managing expectations. And already just talking about it, it's exhausting. I am tired. I need a nap. It used to be that during major GWP events, associates could assist dozens of clients in just one shift. Exhausting, often without getting a break. And beauty associates in department stores, when you have these big events, You could walk 8 to 12 miles in a single shift because you're walking back and forth. You can't have the gifts at the counter because you have very little space to work with. And if you leave them at the counter, other people come and take them. And you can't keep an eye on theft if you're that busy, especially during high traffic promotional periods in the store. So that alone could be exhausting. I don't know if those days are existing like they used to. Sadly, I think some stores are shifting to where some of these brands are being pulled because of what they used to be able to bring to the table. They just don't anymore. And also, you have to track the performance metrics, your units per transactions, average sales. It's heavily influenced by a GWP participation or how many people you have coming in. But a lot of that has slowed down because online shopping, it's so competitive and really annoying. Today's beauty shoppers, they are more likely to research products online before buying. They look at loyalty programs. They have shifted focus from relationships to points, perks, and reward systems, changing how customers decide where they're going to shop for these specific items, because you might get one thing over here or go to this store for this other thing because it's a better deal to get that here at this store. So deciding where they shop makes an impact. Also, the deal culture, it means a lot of shoppers now, they time their purchases around the promotions. So instead of just buying and you happen to be getting a gift with purchase because you're needing your things, you are waiting, putting it in the calendar, plugging it in. Even if you actually need the product, you are going to wait. It's not loyal to the associate, to the brand. It's loyal to the deal. I get it. You're going to save some money. I don't blame you. I don't blame them. I don't blame me. But it's also sad because that shift, it's happening in real time. And today's customers smart. They compare, they wait, and that relationship that you have spent all this time building, how do you compete with a free bag, a bunch of goodies, and a deal that's online only? Now, one of the worst things nowadays, more so than a customer just cheating on you with another associate and shopping with them, and you're like, you shopped with Lisa? Are you serious? I've been calling you. I've been helping you for years. I am so hurt right now. Have to keep all that inside. Oh, that's great. I'm glad you got your things. Did you get everything you needed? Did you get it all? Because I know you needed your foundation. But anyway, one of the worst things nowadays for associates, which this can hurt more than a customer cheating on you. I already said that. But cheating on you with your own brand that you represent because they're offering better gifts online with your brand's website. Like, seriously. Bigger deals, bigger bundles, exclusive sets, early access. So your client comes in, tries everything, connects with you, and then says, I'm going to order it online because I really like what they're offering. It's a great deal. And you're standing there like, I literally just helped you build this routine. We found everything that you need, and I can't match what they are offering. Sometimes you can if you work with a manager, but how annoying is that? How hurt should you be when it's your own brand pulling your client from you to buy from their own website, and then they're expecting you to still hit your goals? That's messed up. That's so messed up. That makes me mad. Oh, that makes me mad. I don't understand that. How do we connect the two so the associate will get the credit? I don't know. Who out there can figure that out? Because it's not so fun facts. Not so fun facts. Many beauty brands, they now offer exclusive online-only bundles and GWPs that are available only online and not in store at all. And the beauty online sales, basically, it's grown rapidly over the last decade, with these online channels outperforming in-store sales. Of course they are. They're offering better deals. But some brands, they use their online promotions to collect customer data directly. So it makes those channels even more valuable to them than if they buy in store. And then they can advertise to her through her email and create it even more personal. And of course, connect the text message, because we all do it. You get the text message that reminds you have things in your cart. Got to go online, which is easy because you do it on your phone. And there you are. Bam. Got the gift, got the promotion, got the deal. Even though a lot of that you had found at the department store with Lisa, who you cheated on me with, but you found all of that. And now you're going to get it online. There you go. Somebody else lost their job. Gone. Store closed. Who needs a department store? I can just buy it all online. So what does this mean? The GWP, it didn't just evolve, it's changed the entire shopping behavior. You went from relationship-based from the beginning with good old Estée Lauder and her innovation to now transaction-based. From discovery to what? This is amazing. My skin feels better than ever. I feel so good. I look so good. Oh, yeah. To strategy. Boring. So boring. From trust. What? You remembered my daughter's birthday? To value optimization. I mean, that's like, what a boring, those two words suck. An associate's right in the middle of it, trying to hold on to this human side of retail in a system that keeps pushing us towards numbers. Fun fact, global beauty, the industry, it's now valued at over $500 billion, with projections continuing to grow year over year. And the average beauty consumer today, which this gave me hope, it interacts with a brand across multiple channels. First, in store. Thank God. And then you have online and social media. And they interact with these channels before making a purchase. Retail experts often describe modern shopping behavior as value-driven rather than brand-driven. Meaning price, perks, promotions, it definitely plays a much bigger role than loyalty alone. And you know what's so fascinating is this whole GWP concept. It hasn't just stayed with beauty, of course. The expansion of it. I know you guys see it. You see it in our stores. You see it with the planning and the strategic signs and everything that is happening right now in these stores. Crazy. We're seeing it everywhere. Fragrance brands are offering complimentary engraving, custom bottles. You buy 2 bottles, you get 1 free. Travel sprays, deluxe minis. I'll fill this atomizer for you. Now, luxury counters, some of them might be offering more designer bags, as in little cosmetic bags, maybe totes or little samples. No, I have seen brands offering like headphones focused on men's fragrances and what the men want as well from these brands, which is really smart marketing. Here's something extra to make you feel like this purchase is worth it. And brands today, they're not just selling a product. They're meeting the customer right at the moment where that little voice is, should I get it? Shouldn't I? Should I buy it online? Truthfully, I highlight that the associate that will ring this fragrance up, will ring this product up, they get credit. They get commission. It's so important to be vocal about that because you're not just getting goodies and a gift and being treat yourself, you are actually helping someone. And that, I think that's a GWP, helping people. It is. It's like a little luxury of kindness. I wonder if we need to start asking ourselves, would I still want this if there's no gift? Do I really need this in my life right now, or I'm going to plan this out and be strategic about it? Do we need to bring a little bit of magic back? Because it's about the connection and feeling good and feeling like your money is going to a good place. Do you remember when you used to shop for the person behind the counter and not just the gift? Not just the GWP. Did it ever happen? Have you ever waited to buy something just for the gift? I usually buy the things I need, and I buy them a lot of times because I'm like, oh, wait, I need this. I need my foundation. I got to get this right now. And then I'll do, I know that there's a deal coming up, so I might wait for a few things. But I do shop because of the person who is helping me. God, it sounds cheesy, but it's totally true. So listen, I am not anti-gift. I love a good many. I'm in the industry. I love when people get cute makeup bags and they get some samples. I think there's nothing wrong with it. But it's remembering why we walked up to the counter in the first place, remembering who's helping you behind the counter, and that supporting in-store shopping is more important than ever. But I do thank Estée Lauder for coming up with the GWP idea. It was pretty incredible. What an innovative and incredible lady. So, thank you for sitting with me today. I am sending you so much love, my retail warriors out there. I hope you are enjoying this week. Remember, kindness is contagious, and smile whether you're behind the counter or in front of it. Take care of yourself, give yourself some love, and don't forget to shop in store. Support your local retailers and the associates behind the counter. Every visit helps keep these jobs and spaces alive. So we can continue in-person retail therapy. All right, you guys, I love you all, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Thank you so much for listening to Sorry, It's Discontinued, the podcast that brings you the reality of retail and the people, brands, stores, and products we all love. If you enjoyed today's episode, hit follow, leave a review, or share it with a fellow retail warrior. You can always connect with me or support the show at sorryitsdiscontinued.com or buymeacoffee.com/sorrypodcast. Now, this podcast is independently produced and not sponsored by any brand, company, or organization. All views, opinions, and personal stories shared are their own and do not represent any retailer or brand mentioned. Brand names, product references, and service mentions are included for storytelling and commentary purposes only. But I thank you so much for sitting with me today. And remember, continue to shop in store, support your local stores and your local sales associates. You can even call them and order. It's amazing. And every visit helps keep these stores open so we can all continue enjoying real in-person retail therapy. And I'll see you next time. I appreciate you so much. Bye.
Sorry. It's discontinued.